Hello and welcome to Travel Chef. We all know what is payasam. It is also called as kheer in North India and also called a pudding in English. This is a sweet dish prepared for special occasions. This sweet preparation can be made with rice, broken wheat, millet, vermicelli or dal. Among the various payasams that can be prepared, one such payasam can be prepared is with jackfruit. Jackfruit payasam is one recipe authentic to the Kerala cuisine. In Malayalam, it is called Chakka Payasam or Chakka Pradhaman. This payasam is prepared with ripe jackfruit and cooked in milk. Jackfruit is a seasonal fruit that starts from March and lasts till August. This sweet preparation is made with jaggery and not with sugar, so the natural sweetness adds to the flavor of the jackfruit payasam. In fact, jackfruit by itself is naturally sweet and can be used, and we can use jackfruit preserve that we have made in this video instead of fresh jackfruit. This dessert recipe can be a good way to experiment with something really new, and it will be like a dream come true for a sweet lover that is living in you. You can surprise your loved ones by making this dessert recipe, and they would never believe that it is made out of jackfruit. So let's cut the talk and make this dessert recipe, as I am too waiting to feed my sweet tooth. The first step in making jackfruit payasam is to chop the jackfruit into smaller pieces. Once we have chopped all the jackfruit into smaller pieces, we need to keep 2 cups of jackfruit pieces ready, which needs to be placed into the pressure cooker. The next step is to melt 250 grams of jaggery into a liquid form. So before that, we need to strain the jaggery to remove all the sand and impurities away. The next step is to pour the jaggery, the liquid jaggery, into the pressure cooker along with the chopped jackfruit. Please ensure that the jackfruit is fully covered and immersed with the jaggery liquid. The next step is to cover the pressure cooker and place a knob onto it. Now place the pressure cooker onto the stove and let it cook on high flame until you hear the whistle sound. After hearing the whistle sound, the jackfruit needs to cook for 6 minutes on low flame. After 6 minutes, we need to switch off the pressure cooker and keep it aside and let it cool. Now, after some time, we can open the knob and open the pressure cooker, and now we see that the jackfruit is fully cooked. Now we need to pour the cooked jackfruit into a frying pan in order to make it into jackfruit preserve. Now we need to continue to stir until the jackfruit mixture thickens. Now the consistency of the jackfruit mixture starts thickening and slowly this starts to become jackfruit preserve. As the jackfruit mixture thickens, we need to pour 2 tablespoons of ghee around the pan so that to avoid the jackfruit mixture from sticking to the pan. In fact, there is a bit of a story in making a jackfruit payasam. It all started with a jackfruit preserve. We started this video with an intention of making jackfruit halwa or Chakkavarati, in Malayalam it is called. So we made our jackfruit preserve, but suddenly it turned hard as a rock. But unfortunately or fortunately, this had become too hard. So we wondered what we can do with a hardened jackfruit preserve. Well, the only option was to get this hardened jackfruit preserve into a semi-solid state, that is by pressure cooking it once again. So we cooked this hardened jackfruit preserve by pouring water into the pressure cooker and covered the preserve and cooked it for 15 minutes after hearing the sound of the whistle. Now we have achieved the great feat of getting the jackfruit preserve into a semi-solid state. And voila, this has done. So the next step was to make a jackfruit payasam, which came out excellent. So this is the story which you have to see. While melting a hardened jackfruit preserve, we have managed to get almost 3 to 4 cups of semi-solid preserve. So for making jackfruit payasam, we only used 1 cup of preserve and stored the rest in a refrigerator, as this lasts for a very long time. The next ingredient needed is 1.5 cups of thick coconut milk. After which we need to keep 2 cups of thin coconut milk ready, and they should be kept aside. The next ingredient needed is 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom, that is crushed. Then we need to have 5 to 10 grams of cashew nut as well as raisins. This will be used as garnishing. The next step is to pour 2 tablespoons of ghee onto a pressure cooker or any frying pan. Once the ghee is heated, we need to add the cashew nuts and we need to fry them. We need to continue to fry the cashew nuts along with the ghee. Also, simultaneously, we can even add the raisins. Now we need to continuously fry both the cashew nuts and the raisins until they are brown in color. After the cashew nuts and the raisins are brown in color, we need to keep them aside. This will be used as garnishing. The next step is to pour the jackfruit preserve into the frying pan. After adding the jackfruit preserve, we need to pour in the thin coconut milk and continuously stir until the mixture boils and thickens. As we make a jackfruit payasam, there are some lesser known facts or interesting facts that I would like to share about jackfruit. Firstly, in 2018, the government of Kerala has declared jackfruit as the official fruit of Kerala. Secondly, the heaviest jackfruit weighing about 51.4 kgs was found in the town of Kollam and had entered into the Guinness Book of Records. Third, the average weight of a jackfruit is between 10 to 25 kgs, and a single jackfruit tree can produce around 700 fruits in a year. And finally, the average number of seeds in each jackfruit ranges from 100 to 500. Isn't it amazing? Now it is time to add the thick coconut milk after the mixture thickens. But please ensure that the mixture does not boil after pouring the thick coconut milk, else the payasam will not come out as expected. Now it is time to add the cardamom along with the payasam. This will give the extra flavoring to the payasam. As we stir the cardamom along with the payasam, let us now discuss some health benefits of jackfruit. Firstly, a single serving of jackfruit contains 7% magnesium. Magnesium is helpful to stop osteoporosis and bone loss. Secondly, jackfruit is packed with 448 milligrams of potassium for every 100 grams of serving. This helps to cut heart diseases and stroke. Thirdly, jackfruit is rich in vitamin A, and vitamin A helps the skin glow. And finally, jackfruit is a good source of vitamin C, and vitamin C helps the body to improve its immunity, especially against COVID infections. Now, when the mixture is about to boil, we need to switch off the stove and add the garnishing. Now we need to mix the garnishing and the payasam by stirring them together slowly. And finally, our hot, tasty and yummy jackfruit payasam is ready to be served. We request you to try this dish out and please enter it in the comment section below. We hope that you liked watching our videos, and we request you to share this with your friends if you found this video useful and informative. Please do not forget to like, share and comment on our videos. This will help us to improve our channel and the quality of recipe videos that we would create. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and until the next video, take care, stay safe and see you soon. Bye-bye.